Hi Leo, I'm going to do a little extended, okay, on that reading, okay, because it got so crazy. I'm going to pull on the person on your mind, okay, and I'm going to try and pull on the situation some, see what we can get here, okay, from their point of view and some other stuff, because that was a really crazy story, and I just want to make sure that for those of you that need it, without taking up too much airtime for those of you that don't, that it's here. Please give me the person on my Leo's mind. All right, the partner that they're in battle with. Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, they're definitely trying to drop burdens of this relationship. Please give me some more. Okay, they want to move on to a place where they can be happy. Hold on. Give me some more. You may be some of you may be dealing with another Leo. Hold on. Or somebody with other Leo placements. Hold on. Or air placements. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Whew. All right. I show this person wanting to get out of this situation as much as you do here, okay? There may be some harsh words here spoken, all right, and some heavy burdens, all right? And the way the breakup happened or whatnot or what's going on right now may feel especially sharp. Give me their view of my Leo. What do they think of my Leo? I'm getting Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So I'm getting that there's a lot of competitive energy, which I already discussed. Okay, Five of Cups is trying to pop out with that. All right, and that there's some sort of cattiness going on in regards to a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, which they're required to display a lot of patience in regards to with Temperance here. Okay, alternatively, hold on. What do they want out of the current situation, if there is a court scenario? They're not sure what they want out of this current situation. They want their independence. Okay, I'm getting Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords, and then the Nine of Pentacles. They want their independence. They felt at a crossroads. All right, but the truth is that they want their independence. They feel at a crossroads about if there is any action. They do feel it does pain them with them being at the Two of Swords. Shows that they're not really sure how to handle it best. But you know that they were at a crossroads, and but there is some truths, and the truths are regarding their independence. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. I do show, give me on this top row up here, we get the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Okay, so it looks like there was a harsh cut, or there is a harsh cut going on, same thing that popped in yours, and possibly advisors going on about dropping baggage or carrying burdens that they want to walk away from with the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Okay, it's just very straining. Okay. It looks like they want to, you know, get back into happiness fairly quickly though. So, and for some of them, you may be dealing with somebody with, earth placements or I have the Sun, the Chariot, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, there may be somebody new that has an earth sign placement for either you or them. All right, particularly they want to move swiftly towards a victory here. All right, and for some of you, hold on. For some of you, I feel as if, they are in it. If you're trying to avoid a court scenario, you're going to need to do that swiftly, because they're moving towards a victory swiftly here. All right, whatever that means to them. All right, and I don't see any malicious intentions here, just a walk away intention. and desire to embrace a new beginning with patience and get away from cattiness or arguing. I do show them in a little bit of distress here. Who's in their life now that my Leo needs to be aware of? The Tower, the Hangman, and the Seven of Cups. It's like, so they may be undergoing their own tower here, okay, or dealing with a Scorpio or somebody with Pisces in their chart, all right, about there may be, I feel as if somebody new came into their life, it may have rocked them to the core in one sense or another, or they may be going through a period of a tower after being in a waiting place for too long on this, and weighing up their options and being like in a state of disillusionment over certain of options. They may have had a tower moment that brought a decision down or some change. Okay, here, all right. What is the Tower? Again, I see that this Tower may have involved waiting on communications in regards to give and take, okay, or distribution or fair give and take, whether it's in your relationship or in the things around them, all right. They may feel that communication has been unfair, all right, or some sort of redistribution of wealth or things of this sort here, and those things may be bringing a Tower after a period of waiting here, okay, because the Seven of Cups is like weighing up your options or being stuck in disillusionment. Also have the Hangman here, and if there are issues of, hold on a second, what is the Seven of Cups? Now, for those of you that are dating somebody new, all right, with Leo, Cancer, or Earth in their chart, all right, then they could be showing up here on the second line, and if so, they look very, very good for you. Okay, very, very good for you. What is this Seven of Cups? Yeah, there's something about them getting left out in the cold here, or fighting feelings of also holding on to stuff in regards to a love offer, all right, or being disillusioned about a love offer. And this may be the other person that was popping up in the reading in the bottom right hand corner that I was discussing as to you, all right, and they may have been holding on to you too, all right, but they may have had to let go of that after a period of waiting to move forward, because I do show that maybe they possibly move forward and this caused you a Tower moment of one kind or another. There was communication on waiting or the give and take between y'all's relationship, or in this scenario here, all right, that may have caused a Tower moment. And again, there's like some sort of cup of love here with like a leaving out in the cold and holding on to something, but that period is done here, with the Tower that like upset the Hangman and the, hold on, what is the Hangman? Yeah, there may have been a waiting of them, like in some sort of passionate affair, or a waiting on them not deciding what to do here, all right, because I have the Two of Cups, the Devil, and the Ace of Wands, all right. To me, that means a lot of sexual attraction, all right, a lot of maybe even to the point of borderline obsession. If they have somebody new in their life, or this is somebody new in your life, or there was some sort of affair here. That affair may have caused a Tower moment when they found out about it, okay? And I do show that there was like a waiting here, but there's some truce after a period of being at a crossroads about some independence here, okay, for the health of you guys, all right, that I'm showing here that needs to take place, okay? What is this Eight of Cups up here? And there is a new beginning for them, okay, and a desire to not bicker, all right, and tap in here. Yeah, on the Eight of Cups, I got the Six of Swords, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. So I do feel like they went away for some stability here. All right, in the past, I don't know what, you know, they made a fool's leap out of the relationship, possibly when you guys broke up. Okay, flip them, swap them as it need be. All right, but I do show that it was, you know, it was a heavy burden to cut you off or break this relationship or do whatever is going on right now. It was not an easy decision here. Okay, you know, but I do see success on the horizon here, and it could be that, what is this? Give me this Sun. If either of you are clinging, it's time to let go, to the, you know, chase the new opportunities you have and let go of these, because there will be success. Because with the Sun, the Chariot, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, that's a lot of success and a brand new day and new cycle in domesticated partnerships. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is an excellent manifestor. She's also an excellent parent, you know, typically excellent worker, you know, and, you know, there does look to be, you know, the availability to move swiftly, you know, after this towards a new beginning. All right. It does look like there was a period of holding on both of your ends. Okay, there may have been previous dealings in this relationship that were toxic in one way or another. Okay, by that I mean maybe you guys drank together or did drugs together a little too much, or something with guilty pleasures here that could have been involving drugs or alcohol here in your relationship that became unhealthy, especially if you guys did that together before. Okay, that shows that that was one of the reasons that they had to break off from the relationship for some of you. Okay, I'm sorry for those of you that this is resonating with. I'm sorry, but there is like a definitive ability to cut ties here, all right, in a healthy way, to move towards more stable waters. All right, if you guys, and which will be victorious and happen quicker than you think, but it's all in resetting the mindset first is what I'm showing here. Okay, and I do think that your ex or partner is on page with wanting that to happen here, because that's what's showing. Okay, but it takes two people to switch around that dynamic of that mindset. Okay, and I'm not talking about a reconciliation here. I'm talking about, you know, insofar as if you guys are still tied together through bondage of having shared children or co-parenting or something of this sort, you know, I do show a lot of communications, you know, after a period of waiting that could come in, you know, about something that's been unfair here. All right, and give me this Two of Swords here. Hierophant, Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, yeah. They were at a crossroads about what to do in regards to this marriage, if you guys were married, okay? And what to continue to do in the court system if you guys are involved in the court system or were, or have something new coming up, okay? They may be, you know, they needed their independence, all right? And again, I'm showing because of some things that happened here that after a holding period that were rather tough, okay? Hold on a second. How can my Leo best handle this person in the upcoming weeks? How can my Leo best handle their person in the upcoming weeks? Whatever happens, there will be a brand new beginning here of some sort or another, okay? If you want to tap into it, okay? I'm not talking about a reconciliation here, but, you know, if you have to speak to this person or something of that sort still because of business or something like that, it does look like that person wants to grab hold of a new beginning here, okay? And do so to make a new blend here, okay? But it's going to require both people to do that, okay? How can my Leo best handle this person over the next 2 weeks? Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Two of Rods. There is a disconnect here. Okay, there is like, you need to, the advice, you know, hold on one second. Give me this Ace of Cups. Wow. Give me this Eight of Swords. You need to try and negotiate a new offer here, all right, and free up this Eight of Swords bondage in between, all right? For others of you, this Ace of Cups could be representative of indulging too much, all right? And that could be holding you in bondage, all right? So that you're unable to get through the shallows and see kind of the forest through the trees in order to make a new offer and clear things up here to move forward. Hold on. And some of you, hold on. What's the Eight of Swords? Some of you may feel like your hands are tied. Yeah. On the Eight of Swords, I get the Strength, the Six of Wands, and the Empress. So some of you may feel like your hands are tied away from a victory here, okay? Cut off from this Ace of Cups, all right? Which is overflowing, divine love, gift from above, spiritual, emotional, awakening, gifts, love. And I show here that you guys, you know, it looks like that's been cut off with this Eight of Swords here, but that's a self-imposed imprisonment. And what is it cut off from? This Two of Wands. That's new beginnings, new offers, new choices. Literally, the person is offering the other person the world in that. And when I pulled on the Ace of Cups, I get the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. For some of you, this, again, may be related to pregnancy, children, or marriage, or a new beginning in regards to that, okay? That you feel like you're watching from afar, or there's literally, some of you could have an air sign child here involved, or Aquarius or Aries involved that you're concerned about, okay? For others of you, I just see it as this Ace of Cups is also tied to a new tangible offer for a new beginning, okay? Which requires a fool's leap and a decision, okay? In order to free you up from this Ace of Swords, okay? Which leaves you feeling trapped and in a mental imprisonment, that you feel like you can't do anything and you don't win for losing in this scenario, whatever, all right? And that keeps you from being able to accept new offers, all right, from this person, or give them to facilitate some sort of agreement that's gonna work. And on the Eight of Swords, when I asked, I got the Strength card, the Six of Wands, and the Empress. So, and I do feel, because of some of the other symbols that I have, that again, that some of you may be dealing with recovery issues of one kind or another here, okay? But it shows that if you're able to, you know, tame the beast here, it will be victorious, all right? You know, with the Empress here. All right, some of these may be revolving around, again, I've had the Emperor in the other view, you know, a divine masculine and feminine figure, older with children, okay? Just getting that all over the place with this. All right, but to have this victory, all right, you're the only one that's like stopping this, you know, on the other person's part as well as yours, is these external issues, all right? And if you tap back into the love and your faith on this one, in dealing with this person, you can free yourself up from this standstill, you know, and this negativity that's been weighing it down and keeping you and the other person trapped, okay? That is the advice from the universe. I wish you guys the best of luck. I just wanted to tap in a little bit more to the energy on the other side in case that was helpful for you guys, because that was a tough reading, okay? But this looks like it's totally doable, especially insofar as your advice, and looks like, you know, your advice is going to be, you know, very good, but it does look like there's some sort of tangible deal here of one sort or another that can be struck or made. Okay, as long as you communicate and make a decision, but that is going to be dependent on you freeing yourself up for a victory. All right, from this mental imprisonment. Okay. And sometimes it's like, I hate to say a spoonful of sugar, but like a spoonful of sugar is going to go a long way to tap into the positive feelings rather than the negative, to heal the situation so that you can get to this Two of Rods sections with this person is going to be critical key. Okay. All right. So, you know, I think that you guys can do it. All right. It does look like something popping off here in Leo season. Okay. And again, I'm going to say that, you know, I feel like there may be other Leos involved here for one reason or another from the other reading and this reading. Okay. Whether that's children or something else or somebody else's significant placements here. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys and I will see you later. Bye, Leo.